welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm a stand-up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge.
Should be good. Yeah, because I've got, you can see the thing there. How can I change window? Sorry, change stream quality 30 720. Can you see that now, Alex? Okay, awesome. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We've come back live here on UltimateDirtTV. We should have everyone. So we should have everyone on board. Just get a couple of things fixed here. If you want, Alex, just take away the green. That is correct. So, maybe if I go that one, can you see? Well, that's all of the blueness. Okay, share screen. This one. That's what I want. Turn that off. Okay, sorry, went back to 1080. All good? Okay. Alright, sorry about that, race fans. We've just had a couple of technical issues here tonight on UltimateDirtTV, so hopefully everything should be working now as we are live here at the Weedsport Speedway. Actually, I think I need to unlock. You in the microphones. That's what I need to do, otherwise no one can hear your voice. Should be on. Should be. Speak, Alex.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. All good. Alright, sorry about this, race fans. Just a couple of things happening here on the stream. Just need to turn these logos off. So there we go. We are back to green flag racing though. We are now 10 laps in the books. This time by down the main straightaway. We've got 50 laps left to go. But I tell you what, Alex, it's been a good race here so far.
It's been a great race right now. Blake Majula is still out in front here. Kendall Tucker starting to make his move. And here's the scary thing that we got to look at here. With Tucker closing in on top 3 here. Tucker, C, Majulis. That's your top 3 from last year. Evan C and Majulis already in a top 3 spot here. Kendall Tucker just 2 spots away.
Yeah, through turns 3 and 4 this time by down the main straightaway they run. They've got now finished 12 laps in the books. We're on lap number 13 of 60. Into turns 1 and 2 down the back straight. They run this time by to turn number 3 and 4. But Jules still leads over Ethan Toda, Evan C, your top 3. Then back to Kendall Tucker now. Tucker, meanwhile, I'll tell you what, Alex, he's come way deep in the pack as well. Kendall Tucker has started, he's come way up in the pack. He's started way down, he's up 9 positions actually in tonight's A main. And I tell you what, he's still got a lot of way left to go. We're now 14 laps in the books. This time, into turns 1 and 2, Alex. And I tell you what, Majula still leads the way.
I told you, Kendall Tucker, my hard charger right now, came from a B main to now being in the 4th spot here, 1 spot away from the top 3. But you see Evan C, Ethan Toder, those 2 side by side, letting Blake Majula starting to walk away with this one here. Tucker starting to close in on your top 3 here as you again see Toder C side by side.
That is definitely correct, mate. Down to turns 1 and 2 they go this time. By into turns 1 and 2 down the back straight away. Ethan Toder still back there in second, but Majulis runs the bottom side of the speedway. Into down the main straight away. We're all tongue-tied now because we've had too many upsy-daisies here tonight. There is Majulis there on screen. Into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. Then back to Evan C and Ethan Toder battling side by side down the main straight away. Alex, 18 laps in the books.
18 in the book here of this 60-lap A main event. Evan C now trying to go back to the bottom side here on Ethan Toder. Again, side by side they go. Toder has that top side working for him right now. But again, that 00 Swindell speed laps. Kendall Tucker closing in here as there again, yeah, that 23T of Ethan Toder looking sharp here tonight.
Yeah, it definitely is. Into turns number 3 and 4 they go this time by, though, down the main straightaway. And, well, Ethan Toder, it's a bit of a bicycle for Ethan Toder. They're coming out of turn number 4. He almost caught the outside safety catch fence. Down the back straightaway they'll run this time by 20 laps in the books. We're working lap number 21 of 60. Here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. We're going to try and see if we can actually bring up the big ticker. See if it'll work for us. Don't think so.
Now you see Ethan Toder drops back to the 3rd spot there. Kendall Tucker right on the back of Ethan Toder. Evan C up to the 2nd spot currently. Majulis C setup shop is on those 3 cars right now with Blake Majulis, Evan C, Ethan Toder sitting 1, 2, and 3. But now Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Labs, 00. The top 4 have started to pull away. Jacob Fields now into a top 5 spot.
Yeah, that's right, mate. We're going to check out some of the other cars on the speedway. Kendall Tucker sitting right on the rear nerf bar of the 23T. That is Ethan Toder. How good, Kendall Tucker. He's looking to go back-to-back for the Winter Nationals here for the big block modifieds. Into turns number 3 and 4 they go this time by. Down the main straightaway though, now we're 25 laps in the books. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Tucker and Ethan Toda there battling on screen into turn number 3 and 4. Tucker goes to the bottom side. Slide job attempted from Kendall Tucker there on Ethan Toda. Couldn't get the job done though. Makes it happen this time into turns 1 and 2.
As you see Toder ducks under, battle for your third spot right now. Toder gonna slide up here, takes back the third spot, but caution flags out.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Who gets the third spot here?
If we go back to last recorded lap, that should be Evan C. If I'm not mistaken. Now, with replays, race fans, unfortunately, I won't be able to get that back up because I'm not sure where it all started. It could have been Hunter Heck, actually. We're gonna try this. So there it was. Yes, he got turned around in turns 1 and 2. So that actually worked for us. How good. And he got back going again. So we'll come back to live pictures now here at the Weedsport Speedway. Under the caution lights at the moment, Alex. And I'll tell you what, we've still got a lot of laps left to go here at Weedsport tonight. Well, I think we're closing in on 30 laps left to go in a couple of laps' time.
Is then, you know, when we get to that 30 lap distance of 30 more to go, then you're turning it into, you know, a normal regular race distance. But the real question is, how many of these guys used up their equipment, damaged some stuff on their car, hitting, beating and banging, you know, hitting the wall maybe once or twice? How many guys will have their car to compete for those final 30 laps?
Yeah, that's right, mate. We're going to see what happens with the... We've got about 33 to go, as far as I would be aware. This time, into turns 3 and 4, we go back to green flag racing with Blake Majulis. Your race leader goes down to turns 1 and 2. Toda looking on the inside of the speedway. Tucker's on the top side, takes over the third position. Down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4. They're side by side for third. Tucker and Toda on the bottom side of the speedway. Tucker's up high. He takes the third position away from Ethan Toda.
Ethan Toder now under pressure. You see Jacob Fields, Dylan Yeager, Chase Barber, Ryan Miller, all right there chasing down the 23T. Cars looking to get a top 5 spot here to start off 2022 on the right way here in the big block modified. But Majulis see Tucker make it 3 wide for the race lead.
Yeah, that's right. Through turns 1 and 2, down the back straight they go this time by into turns number 3 and 4. Toda through the middle part of the speedway, trying to track down Kendall Tucker. He's up to second right now on the racetrack, and he's not done yet, race fans. Kendall Tucker is coming after your race leader, Blake Majulis. We've got 30 laps left to go here in tonight's A-Main through turns 3 and 4. Down the main straight, they'll run this time by with 29 to go.
Man, oh man, we're under that halfway distance, and now Kendall Tucker starting to show his form. And look at the top 3. All 3 had that black stripe. All 3 pro sprint car drivers, but now you put these fenders on, you put them in a square body of a big block modified, and they're showing some speed yet here. Well, we knew Majulis could run these. We knew, after last year, we knew all 3 of them could run them. But yet again, they're just putting it on display once again.
Yeah, absolutely right, Alex. It's been a good, fantastic couple of laps here at the Weedsport Speedways. We are yellow once again on the racetrack. And this will give Kendall Tucker a chance to go back-to-back here for the Winter Nationals for the Big Block Modifieds. That is the Slick Sim Sports, Swindell Speed Labs, K1 Race Gear, 00 machine on board. And I'll tell you what, that pilot has been absolutely on a charge in tonight's A-Main. He's up 11 positions, Alex. 11 positions for the 00 car of Kendall Tucker. And once the timing updates itself, we will have a look and see who is our hard charger at the moment. So, as they'll cross the line out of turn number 4 this time by, the timing and scoring will do its thing. So I'll tell you what, Alex, with Blake Majulis out in front and Kendall Tucker in second, this is going to be a close race to the finish.
See, I might have shot myself in the foot by not picking Kendall Tucker to win.
Well, you picked him for hard charger.
I picked him for hard charger. I picked Evan C to win. It's really going to be hysterical if I pick 2 out of the top 3.
I know, it's going to be good, isn't it? So, let's see what happens, though. Alex, looks like we're going to be going back green flag racing this time. Bye, mate. Bring us to the green.
Majulis, Tucker, front row. Green's back out here on the raceway. 34 laps in the book here of your A main event. Correction, 33 laps are in the book here. Blake Majulis now goes bottom side. Kendall Tucker up top. Evan C bottom side. So it looks like a little swap of the roles. Here is now Kendall Tucker under pressure from Evan C. Ethan Toder. Jacob Fields right now trying to make a push. Again, Fields came from back in the field as well. Here, caution flag back out on the raceway.
Yeah, not what we want to happen here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. So I'm not sure if we can pick up where this started. So that was that one. Don't think so. Unfortunately not. Race fans couldn't pick that one up. So looks like Caleb Durgan is out. So too Landon Hathaway. Brendan Combs looks like has gone back to the pits. So too Randall Carter. And I'll tell you what, Alex, it's going to be a pretty hefty race towards the finish, mate. Looks like we've got 25 laps left to go here in tonight's A-Main. And I'll tell you what, Kendall Tucker and Blake Majulis, you couldn't ask for a better top 2.
Hey, I like this top 5 right now.
Top 5 is good, isn't it?
You know, and then you look top 10. There's some names we haven't seen. Tyler Reed, Justin Sick, Chase Barbara. You know, the names go on. I think Chase Barber, part of that Vanderpool Racing stable, who's coming back. And in depth, you know, you knew about them in the sprint car world. Now they're coming to life in the big block, and it's going to be intriguing to watch.
Yeah, it sure is. So let's see what happens on this restart race, fans. Lights are out on the pace car and around the venue. Let's get set to go back to green flag racing. With 24 laps left to go as they cross the stripe out of turn before this time by. Let's go back to green.
Like Majulis, Kendall Tucker, side by side. These two go into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Evan C now in that third spot. Toder, Fields, side by side. Caution back out.
Yeah, Bob Klein was the cause of that one. Out of turn number 4. Looks like Daniel Boyd got into the back of the 7 machine. The Vortex Sim Sports Speedshop51.com entry got into the back of the JDM Designs number 7 of Bob Klein. So we'll go back to live pictures here at the Weedsport Speedway. So I tell you what though, Alex, your top 3 are all pro drivers. So this is pretty cool. Let's see what these boys have left in the tank to turn it up here tonight at Weedsport.
Did you see who hopped in the chat? The man behind the scenes at Power Plat's presentation, Craig Plater. It's about time he showed up.
I know. Hello, Platty. Good to see you watching, mate. I'll tell you what, Alex, just looking at this racetrack at the moment, looks still a lot of moisture on the top side of the speedway. That's why you can see a lot of these guys rolling in the top side. Still a little bit of moisture as you come back down at turn number 4. And it's all the way slick along the bottom part of the speedway, also in turns 1 and 2. That's why I see a lot of these guys trying to work the cushion in turns 1 and 2, and I tell you what, mate, this is what it all comes down to towards the finish.
It's going to be intriguing. Like I said earlier. All I'm gonna say for this year is intriguing. I'm not gonna say anything else. You gotta wait till mid-season to hear what else I have to say about this season. But intriguing is all I'm gonna say because you look at the top three, and that's all that needs to be said as Blake Majulis leads us back to the green flag.
Yeah, back down to turns 1 and 2 they go this time. By down the back straight over they go. Majulis, Kendall Tucker. Tucker right on the rear nerf bar of the 127. Through turns 3 and 4 they run this time. By down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Kendall Tucker not giving up the fight. At the moment in the 00 car, we've got 22 laps left to go here in tonight's A-Main. Down the back, main straight they run this time. By across the stripe, 38 laps in the books, Brett. Sorry, Alex, my bad. Sorry, mate.
Wow.
I'm so used to being with Brett, and when you're with me tonight, it's been all over. So, Alex, sorry, mate, 38 laps in the books.
I'm throwing a wrench in the whole production, it sounds like, here tonight at Weedsport. You know, we come to the East Coast, and I have to show up. Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, Evan C., your top three. As again, Majulis just starts to roll the bottom, a little bit of a slider line there in 3 and 4 for the 127. But again, those top three staying close together here. But now Toder and Fields also staying right behind Evan C.
Yeah, that's right. Through turns number 3 and 4, they'll run this time by. We've got 20 to go. Here in tonight's A-Main with now 19 to run as they cross the stripe. Majulis runs the bottom side, so too Kendall Tucker and Evan C. as well following suit. Into turns number 3 and 4, they'll run this time by. And, well, Blake Majulis opening up just that little bit of a gap at the moment. Down the main straight they run once again. Alex, it's not over until the fat lady sings.
I haven't started singing yet. But Majulis, Tucker, C, your top three. And, you know, Chase Barber, who started on the front row, back to 8th. But again, it's, you know, it's early in the race still, if I can say that, because we're still, you know, more than 10 laps to go. We're about closing in on 15 to run here. There's still a chance for anything to happen here. Majulis, Tucker, C, that battle can heat up at any moment, and it will be feisty by the end of it.
Yeah, that is definitely right, mate. So let's see what happens. Oh, look, nearly contact between 2nd and 3rd on the speedway. Evan C would have had to jump on the binders big time in that race car. We've now closed in on 15 laps to go, race fans. 45 laps in the books for our 60-lap A-Main here tonight at Weedsport Speedway. And I tell you what, this is where it all comes down to. Closing in on the final 10 laps of tonight's A-Main. We've now 14 to go, and we are yellow. Once again on the racetrack. And let's see what we can find with this one. I think it may have been James Starry and Tyler Reed. And I'll tell you what, Alex, looks like this is where it all started. Yes. 3 cars involved in that one. Massive rollover for the 741 car of James Starry. Looks like big damage on that race car. So we'll come back to live pictures. So, Alex, the boys are going to do it once again. And let's see what happens on this restart.
So it's going to be Majulis, Tucker, C. I feel like I've said that a lot tonight. I feel like it's going to end that way. But I'm not going to say what order it's going to end because the flip of a coin, anything can happen.
They even got the... sorry, mate. Go on.
Is that the real Max Devon?
It is. I was just about to say, the Fridge just commented that Weedsport is the best. Now, Bevan, if you've got a track to compare this track to, mate, by all means, comment on how this track would be the best for you. Because I know a lot of people like this track, Alex, but I can't say why. It actually does put on some pretty good racing, I might add.
See, we say the jokes down here. It's a New Yorker thing.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to ask Blake Majulis that if he takes out tonight's A-main. So we go back to green into turns 1 and 2, and Kendall Tucker on the top side of the speedway takes the race lead into turn number 3 and 4. This time by Alex, we've got 12 laps to go.
Kendall Tucker, your new race leader here. It only took 48 laps, but new race leader, the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Now Evan C. puts pressure on Blake Majulis here. Those two have a history here as they know how to run each other, and I swear they know each other's playbook by heart. As Majulis C hold on to the 2 and 3 spot. Ethan Toder closing in the 4 spot.
Yeah, that's it. Down the back straight away they run, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow.
That was the big one.
It was.
I saw that out of the corner. That was the big one.
Okay. Don't know if we're going to be able to find where this all happened. So, could have been, was it Ryan Miller that it all started with? Could have been so. I'm pretty sure it was. The 51 car. Yes, there it was. Jacob Fields involved in that one. So, Ryan Miller in the HSR number 51 machine gets turned around in turn number 1 and 2. And I tell you what, Alex, pretty cool to see the 00 car up the front now. It's only taken 50 laps for him to get up there, but I tell you what, with now 10 laps to go, anything can happen within the final 10. We know that for sure.
Does he do it? Does he do it? The back-to-back is in his grasp. Can he do it is always the question. I think so.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to remember who finished second. Let me double check here in the history. It was Evan C. then Blake Majulis.
Wow.
So you swap those two, and you could go back-to-back years of the top 3 being the same top 3.
I tell you what, that would be pretty awesome though. Having something like that happen, it'd be that'll be actually. Yeah, I'm lost for words with that one. We go back to green flag racing though. We've got 10 laps to go in tonight's A-main. Kendall Tucker leads us down to 1 and 2. The K1 race gear Swindell Speed Lab Slick Sim Sports 00 is on point right now. Through turn number 3 and 4. Alex, we've got 9 to go.
Kendall Tucker, Majulis C, your top 3. Then you have Jacob Fields, Dylan Yeager. Those two battling it out for a top 5 spot. Now C, contact between him and Kendall Tucker. Majulis trying to take advantage. He's going to go topside. Evan C drops back to the 6th spot. Slides up is Tucker. Majulis opens the door in the bottom 3 wide now. Ethan Toder back in now to the 3rd spot. Here goes up top. Now Tucker, Majulis going side by side into turn number 3 and 4.
Yeah, this time by race fans. How good with now 7 to go. Here in tonight's A-main. Down to 1 and 2 and Tucker. Like a bullet again to turns 1 and 2 and jumps on the throttle and down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. They'll run this time by out of turn number 4. Down the main chute now with 6 to go. We're now down to single digits, race fans. How good. And I tell you what, Ethan Toder looking to hold on for 3rd. Evan C, mind you, Alex is dropped back to position number 6.
C in that 6th spot, but now you have Toder, Fields, and Yeager battling it out for that 3rd spot right now. You see them trying to go 3 wide there with Ethan Toder. Keep an eye on Dylan Yeager. Yeager, got upset in that heat race there, got knocked off by Chase Barber there, and now you see Yeager trying to hold on here to that top spot. Kendall Tucker in the top spot there. Yeager in the top 5. Fields swapping spots, but there is Ethan Toder right there on the top side trying to hold on with 3 to run.
Yeah, this time by 3 laps to go for your race leader, Kendall Tucker. We're watching 3rd place of Evan C on screen right now. Into turns number 3 and 4. Now with 2 laps left to go. Alex, the popsicle sticks are out.
Two to run. Kendall Tucker holds on right now as there Ethan Toder's trying to pull away from the 007 of Jacob Fields. There you see Dylan Yeager. There you see Evan C. All three right there trying to go at it. White flag in the air for Kendall Tucker. Tucker Majula is up front. This battle starts to heat up down the back chute. Kendall Tucker, where will he go? He's going to go middle of the raceway, block the slider attempt. Majula is going to hold bottom side here. Kendall Tucker back-to-back years. Big block winner, national champion. Blake Majula second. Ethan Toder third. Evan C. comes back to the fourth spot there. Dylan Yeager rounds out the top five. Jacob Fields drops back to ninth, so must have been some late race contact there with Evan C. Tough break for C, but gets to the fourth spot there. Dylan Yeager, top five. So again, not a bad run, but Kendall Tucker. Can we talk about Airborne Dylan Yeager? That's back-to-back years victory donuts for that 0-0. Kendall Tucker, only 2 races in Big Block Winter National history, and he has won both of them. Kendall Tucker, that's something to mark your name on.
Take a bow, Kendall Tucker. How good, race fans? Now, we know the results thing is going to come up, and there's going to be a couple of different sponsors on there, but we're going to go through the results anyway. Here in tonight's A-Main, Kendall Tucker gets the job done over Hunter Heck. Then go back to Tyler Reed, Brendan Combs, Greg Thompson, Aiden Beeline to come home in at 6th position. James Klassen, Luke Rukoski, and Jason Salter to round out your top 9. And Robert Henderson to round out your top 10, Alex.
Levi Stagman will come home in 11th. Greg Sager comes home 12th. Peter Christian in the 13th spot. Then it's Michael Heinze. Barry Knapp, your top 15. Stephen Calavoda in the 16th spot. 17th, Brent New.
So it looks like we've only had 17 cars finish the race because it won't let me go over the page.
This is one of our B main results.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
Like,
there it is.
There we go.
There it is. There it is. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. Don't know why this is doing this to me. Won't let me go up the page. There it goes. So there it is. Kendall Tucker, Blake Majulis, Ethan Toder, Evan C., Dylan Yeager, Colton Herbert, Justin Sick, Chase Barbara. And then you go back to Jacob Fields. Aiden Beeline coming home in 10th. Bob Klein in position number 11. I'll just quickly go through this. Randall Carter, Landon Hathaway, Brendan Combs, Ryan Miller. And then go back to Daniel Boyd, James Starry, and Tyler Reid around a 18-car field. And then we go back to Hunter Heck, Caleb Durgan, Riley Stewart, John Ruggiero Jr., Greg Thompson, and Chase Hardy to round out your 24-car field. We're gonna jump down now to Victory Lane, and we're gonna have a chat, and I'll leave that up to you tonight, Alex. You can have a chat with our race winner of Kendall Tucker in just a sec. He's on board with you now, mate.
And coming home with the win back-to-back years, the 0-0 Kendall Tucker. And talk about it, not only did you win this race last year at Cedar Lake, I said Cedar Lake, right? I think. But it comes now to New York, Weedsport, and you win here. And this one wasn't as easy as last year's.
Yeah, that was definitely a way.
Hang on 1 second. It's I've got to try and find out which one sets the game tone. Just speak for a second, Kendall.
Hello?
Yeah, that's gotcha. All good, sorry. Alex, continue.
So again, back-to-back years with the win. And talk about tonight, though. It wasn't easy. It had to come from a B main. We actually questioned it a little bit of how hard it was going to be for you to repeat it, but you made it look a little easy there coming to the end.
Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't easy there at all. Starting that deep here on this tight of a track, it's definitely I was going to have my hands full there, getting up to the front there, and the car was on rails. Just once the driver got his head screwed on straight there, getting some laps in the B, then it kind of just carried over there into the A, and just was able to to go anywhere on the track. Really wanted to, bottom, middle, or top. So I was just kind of trying to just go where they wasn't really to get up there through the field. So, but once I got up there, up to Evan and Blake, I was just kind of sizing them up there, trying to figure out, where I was gaining on them and stuff. So was just had a really good restart there on Blake and was able to slide myself into one and carry enough momentum there down the back stretch and to get to the moisture first off 4 there. So got a little hairy there, not really sure how he got back into the left rear. I mean, we about spun out there, but luckily we was able to hang on to it.
And now we reiterated it. Top 3 from last year was you, Evan C., Blake Majulis. For most of the race, it was Blake Majulis, Evan C., and you in the top 3 once again, close to repeating the same exact order. Don't you think it would have been a little funny and a little weird if you would have won Evan in second and Blake Majulis third for the second straight year?
Yeah, well, there for a while I thought it was gonna happen, but I don't know, just lucky, happy to be fast enough, trying up here with these guys. I'm really not able to be on and race as much as I'd like to anymore, but luckily we were able to throw a set together here for Weedsport, and had some pretty good speed on it and really maneuverable. So hopefully we can carry that over into some of the other tracks with the big block. If I'm ever able to hop into another race, hopefully I'm able to with my work schedule and other commitments outside of this. But it feels good to come back in here and get a win with these guys.
Well, we know you got a lot of great teammates and great sponsors behind that machine, so take some time and thank them for another great run.
Yeah, just everybody at Swindell Speed Lab and Slick Sim Sport for all the help. Kaylin Airskier, Bear Archery, 127 Industries, Dominator Designs and iRaps, Dustin Hall, everything he does for me. And, just got to thank all the guys at World of Thunder, for letting me race here tonight and put on the league for everybody. So, as always, thanks to UltimateDirtTV and all the guys for the broadcast. Appreciate it.
Well, he does it back-to-back years, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner here tonight, Kendall Tucker.
Thanks, Alex. We're going to move him out of there, and we're going to bring in tonight's third-place getter of Ethan Toder. And Ethan, mate, a good run here tonight at the Weedsport Speedway. Not a bad way to cap off the night with third.
Not terrible. We kind of got it handed to us. Definitely had a fourth-place car. Just didn't have anything for the top 3, but once Kendall and Blake got into it, and then Kendall came down and got into Evan, they kind of handed us third, and then we were just able to ride it out from there.
Made a good run here tonight. You had a good run in the heat race, a good run in tonight's A-Main. But hey, not a bad way to cap off the night. And well, mate, we've got season 16 of World of Thunder Esports League coming up. What's going to be your expectations coming into season 16?
Make every show, run at least top 5 in points, and just be out there and be competitive. These big blocks aren't my best thing on the sim, so just to be able to run third with these guys tonight was a booster, so it helps out a lot.
Well, mate, congratulations on home in third position here tonight. And, mate, not a bad way to cap off the night. Sponsor shout-outs to Turns Wheels under 23.
Everybody back at Team VLR for helping me out, getting us a set tonight. Majula C, Speed Shop, CFM Esports, Bighorn Taxidermy, C High Performance, and to our other friends, go check us out on Facebook.
Well, mate, not a bad way to cap off the night. Congratulations, Ethan, and good luck on the season, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
So there it was with Ethan Toder. Now, Alex, we're going to chat with our hard charger here tonight, mate. I'm going to give you the pleasure of that. And walking away with $10 hard charger credits here tonight is Justin Sick.
Coming home, hard charger, Justin Sick. And I've seen you so much with these big blocks. Is it best to say these are your favorite cars, and if not, one of the best cars you perform in?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. These cars, Northeast, I'm from New York, so it's what I've grown up watching at the dirt tracks, and the cars drive awesome, man. To finish 7th here with this caliber of drivers is just off the chain for me.
And now, I got to ask the question. We talked about it. Being from New York, do you like Weedsport?
I've been there in real life. I like being there in real life, but as for on the sim, I feel like I kind of struggle a little bit.
Well, Matt Bailey has confirmed it. It's not a New Yorker thing, I guess. It's just some people like Max Bevan. But you said about beating some of the competition. Randall Carter, Aiden Bierlein, Jacob Fields, guys who were up there in the front most of the night. You passed them in the final closing laps. And heck, finishing behind guys like Evan C., Dylan Yeager, Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, they're all Pro Series drivers, and you're holding your own up there, finishing top 10. What's the lookout now going into the season?
It's an honor racing with these guys. I've been around since 2018, I think it is, and I've never had what it takes to keep up with these guys. They're all great dudes. But as for the rest of the season, I'm going to try and aim at least for a top 10 in the championship. I may not be top 5 compatible with these guys, whatever, but I'm definitely going to aim for a top 10 finish for the championship.
Well, we know you got a lot of great sponsors behind that machine, especially a lot of great crew guys to thank for this quick car tonight to get you a hard charger. So take some time and thank all the great support here again.
Yeah, man, all the guys at Full Throttle Motorsports, they're great guys over there, a good group. Swan Speed Shop, it's who I'm running for. He has great stuff, does a lot of good things for us. Myself, I do pictures, high side racewear, eye paints for the wrap. He did a really good job on this one. Steven and everybody over there at World of Thunder, you guys are all great. Brett and, UltimateDirtTV, I love watching the race after the fact. And, everybody's great over here. I can't wait to see how it goes.
That is your hard charger here tonight, Justin Sick.
Well, race fans, thank you, Alex and Justin Sick there on the interview. And I'll tell you what, race fans, it's been an awesome night of action here tonight at Weedsport Speedway. Once again, we do apologise for the little intervals that we had. And, hopefully next week when we come back for round number 1, the official opening of Season 16 here for the Big Block Modifieds. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a cracker. Don't miss it. Here on Ultimate Dirt TV, we'd like to thank all the sponsors on board, and hopefully everyone will come back and join us once again for Season 16. On behalf of myself, Matt Bailey, Alex Robinson, and Brett Wheeler, our producer and co-commentator for tonight, as well, we would like to say good night and thank you for watching Ultimate Dirt TV.